Looking at the last game for the New York Knicks, it was a loss to the Pelicans at New Orleans Arena. Now here's Westbrook. Back to Beal. Now Westbrook. Robinson pulls it in. And given Robinson's upside coming out of college, it was a little bit of a surprise that he fell to the second round.
And he's more of a classic big. He won't stretch the floor. You're not going to run the offense through him. But, boy, you can't teach size and athleticism. And that's what he brings to the party.
To the inside. Anthony Davis. And Davis throws it down.
Well, Bradley Beal increasingly becoming a dangerous playmaker. What a pretty pass.
Pass to Rose. We play just over a minute here in the first. This one for three. A rebound by the Lakers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Here's Westbrook. And he goes right over R.J. Barrett and slams it down.
My goodness, is there anything better than watching Westbrook hammer at home? My goodness gracious, Russell.
Barrett for three. And the Knicks miss again. And so it's Davis. He'll bring the ball up for Los Angeles. On the wing, James. Drives to the hoop.
LeBron James.
It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Well, I'm not sure there's a more intimidating sight in basketball than watching LeBron on the move.
Over in the corner, Rose. To the paint. Here's Robinson. Back to Rose. 4 on the shot clock. New York, no good that time either.
Well, it can't get worse than this. 0 for 4 to start.
Coach is liking what he's seeing from his offense.
And, guys, they put the defense on the defensive.
A drive by Beal. A nice shot by Howard.
80% from the field to start, playing with a ton of confidence.
Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively, for sure.
To the left wing. And Rose, wide open. He shoots. And good, coming off the assist by Wall.
They needed that. Just 1 for 5 to start this ball game.
To the wing right side. Westbrook, wide open. He fires. The good-looking shot from the wing.
I think you've got to respect the catch-and-shoot game of Russell Westbrook. He is excellent at pulling up.
It's Barrett on the wing. Hits it from three-point range.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. They lead by 4. And there's the drive. And James throws it down.
If LeBron gets speed at the rim, it takes a couple of steel walls to slow him down. And even then, he'll finish the job.
Look at the handles. Gets through the D and then powers it home.
Such a pretty move inside. And Clark, how do you stop that? Outside, Beal. Howard trying to free himself up.
3-point goal.
Bradley Beal, and that's good.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Rose with the ball. Pass to Randall. Wall looking for an opening. Over Westbrook. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Lakers leading by 7. Here's James. Back to Westbrook. Floats it up for James.
LeBron James.
Takes the alley-oop pass and dunks it down.
Russell Westbrook.
Amazing. Even a little bit off target, LeBron knows how to finish the alley-oop.
Here's Wall. It's stolen by Davis. LeBron with it. He's picked up by Wall. Goes up on the wing. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Building up a big early lead. They have taken charge of this game.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Now here's Rose. Randall.
Out of bounds.
And Davis sends it back.
And wingspan, mobility, Davis is basically a shooter's nightmare. One of the great shot blockers in the league.
Right now trying to get into a rhythm, but so far this quarter, boy, he is struggling to make anything go down.
Here's
LeBron James.
And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Randall.
LeBron James, ever the showman, with an exceptional slam there. One of the best dunkers in the history of the game.
Now here's Wall. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Wall's got his second basket.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
And here's LeBron outside.
LeBron
Yes,
James.
once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
And when you get this kind of shooting from him, 100% from the field, they're going to be tough to beat.
Here's Wall.
Los Angeles.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
That's his first personal. First team
And
foul.
great to see Wall beat a couple major
At the line
injuries.
for the Knicks.
Had to attack rehab twice. Doesn't always get enough credit for his dedication to the game.
Here's the Lakers with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run. Pass to Davis. Lakers working the ball around now. LeBron, good.
Assist
And for Wall, Greg, has his game changed at all now that he's into his 30s?
And he's so much stronger now. Just as liable to go through you than around you. Better at varying the tempo and controlling the pace of the game.
Evan Fournier.
This is as pure a shooter as there is. You've got to stay connected or it's a problem.
James, the bounce pass. And there's the block. Just stops it cold and takes possession. Here's Wall. And Wall with the slam.
Accelerating to the rim. Wall can get there in the blink of an eye.
James, right side. And so it looks like the Lakers will retain possession here.
Yeah, gets a finger on it, but just can't quite come up with the steal.
But a really good read on his part, being disruptive at the defensive end right now.
Bradley Beal.
And that one is good from Bradley Beal.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
Back to Walker. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Boy, I thought Kemba took some contact on that shot, but boy, the toughness and focus is right there.
Now, here's Westbrook. Outside for Beal. Outside Westbrook. That shot is off. And New York will come the other way. Outside Fournier. To the right side. Walker with it. And it's Howard picking him up. Walker's shot is off.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
First team foul.
That's his first foul.
The Lakers substitution. Charlie.
Now here's James. He's got 15. And it's Beal in the corner. Yes, it's James picking up the assist. Beal's got 8.
Well, Bradley Beal, we know this, has been an elite three-point shooter from the time he stepped between the lines in the NBA. This guy is ready to roll.
Here's Fournier. Back to Walker. Three-pointer. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
When you make a three on him, Fournier wants a little payback, and he gets it.
Outside Beal.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
And another 3 for the Lakers.
How about he has yet to miss 4-4 to start.
Pass to Fournier. Beal on the double team. And the foul on Carmelo Anthony. That's his first foul.
Second team foul. The Lakers substitution.
Outside Walker. New York, no good that time either. Los Angeles leading by 12. In the corner, it's Monk. Out to Anthony. And the layup's good off the glass.
Anthony.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Outside, Walker. Beal with the block.
How about the anticipation from Bradley Beal? Wow, what a block.
Onto the floor for the Lakers, LeBron James.
And stolen by James. Got a piece of it. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
That's his second personal.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Team foul.
And the dunk by James.
Well, it doesn't take much for LeBron James to find his rhythm. The king right now making it look effortless.
Now, here's Walker. They need this. DeAndre Jordan grabs the miss.
And he has definitely been struggling in this quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
LeBron, no good. New York moving it around. Back to Gibson. Lock at 6. Here's Dort. And it's good. With time running down to the shot clock.
Defensive breakdown there, no doubt about it. I mean, he's a guy you have to be focused on defensively.
Kemba Walker.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
Third team.
At about an 82% clip a season ago, so I'm sure he'll take those numbers.
Malik Monk.
And Monk drops them both.
And Monk is an interesting player, a combo guard with fantastic scoring potential, quick on both ends of the floor.
And so it's LeBron James making things happen for the Los Angeles Lakers. Going on an absolute rampage, piling in the points. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a chance for just a second to check out the scoring breakdown for the Lakers.
Fellas, they're passing the ball the way you're supposed to here in this first half.
Well, you know, another thing they've been having success with has been the three-point shot.
Back to Dort. And he banks in the layup.
And really, it's been a major aspect of their offense in the early stages here. Their success working the ball inside and getting points from close range.
Here's Reeves. Outside Anthony. Lets it go from the wing. Jordan. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. And the Lakers lead by 16.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Quarter number 2 with just over a minute gone. Pass to Reeves. And again, it's the Lakers from deep. And we all know that star players get a few more perks, but Greg, that can also stir up misgivings in a locker room when things aren't always equal.
Kevin, it's a great point, and coaches really have to be careful. If you're holding one player accountable and giving another a pass, that tends to lead to a fractured locker room.
Down low. Here's Gibson. Hits the layup after the sweet pump fake to freeze the D. Gibson's got his first 2 points of the night.
Well, this is a real strength of Taj Gibson's game. Efficient low-post scoring. That's nicely done.
Here's Reeves. Anthony trying to get open. And it's off from three-point range. To the middle. And it's Gibson finishing it off.
Well, we've known for a long time Kemba Walker is gifted on the offensive end, and it's not just about his scoring. Look at that on the assist.
Outside Anthony. Oh, and they get in the way of the alley-oop. Not to be. Good play defensively. Outside, Walker. Six to shoot. Pass to Noel. Stolen by Grant. And Kemba Walker is going to pick up the foul.
Kemba Walker.
That's his fourth foul of the contest.
First team.
And that's his fourth foul. And we're not even at halftime. That is going to limit his playing time and his aggressiveness for the rest of the game.
One of those nights where the wheels come off, nerves seem to be playing a factor.
Left side, Grant. Over Randall. No good from Grant.
All by himself, trying to step up. He's got to be frustrated with the miss.
Knocked away. Stolen by Grant. Anthony with it. And it's Reddish picking him up. Pass to Reeves. Drains it from beyond the arc. Reeves has got 6.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
What I really love about Jeremy Grant is his work ethic. He's really put in time to improve his scoring. Specifically,
His jump shot. For a while, he didn't have the consistent three ball. Now, you got to at least honor it.
And it's Grant in the corner. It's rebounded by New York.
Well, defensively, if you allow him to get this close, you're playing with fire. He just happened to miss that one.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, let's swing it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Anthony Davis, of course, is a superstar at both ends of the court. LeBron James says his ability to guard anybody on the floor, 1 through 5, take the challenge to guard on the perimeter and continue to protect the paint, it's hard to score on him. Guys?
DA, he is a lead in every way. As are you. Thank you. Knicks trail by 16.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Outside, Wall. Knocks down the three ball. 11 points in the game.
I'll tell you, individually, he is doing all he can. But right now, somebody's got to step in and support this guy.
Los Angeles.
So the Lakers call timeout, their first.
Your Knicks.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And the guys get a little bit of a break. Mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And so it's Beal. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Lakers. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Outside Westbrook. On deep. Los Angeles keeps it going. A new 14-second shot clock. James with a deep three. And again, the Lakers no good. And pushing it up, here's New York. Rose can't hit. Lakers leading by 13. And here's Westbrook. Inside. It's stolen by Wall. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
Boy, John Wall's ability to finish through contact, that is great upper body strength.
Bounce pass, Davis. Here's LeBron. And James throws it down.
That's from
Unselfishness can be infectious. Terrific teamwork.
Randall outside. To the middle. And it's Robinson with the jam.
Well, Julius Randle can do a little bit of everything. That's a great find to get his teammate an open look.
Outside, Davis. Back to Westbrook. Pass to Davis. And finished off by Anthony Davis.
Oh, my goodness. AD wanted them to feel that one. Davis boosts his whole team with that explosiveness.
Wall wide open. No good from outside. Lakers leading by 13. Now Howard. Now here's LeBron. 19 points in the game. Buries it from three-point range. LeBron's got 22 points.
This guy is cooking right now. He is leading them on the offensive end as they remain in front
his
here.
first team foul.
And so it's New York with it.
Lakers
And the
ball.
ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Wall. These guys have had some good motion on offense. Nice assisting.
And when everyone's involved offensively, it has a way of helping you on the defensive side as well.
Stolen by Rose. And James throws it down.
If you're going to step in front of LeBron James, we're going to question your sanity. Just a freak of nature.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
That's his
Yeah,
first
easy
personal.
call.
The Knicks have been perfect at the line so far, albeit just 2 for 2.
At the line for New York.
And the Lakers making a change here. And so Wall nails both of them.
And when it comes to pure scoring output, few guys do it better than Bradley Beal.
Yeah, Bradley Beal has rounded out his offensive game. Tight handle, sweet shooter, ability to put it on the deck. His offensive focus has been unmatched. This guy is constantly probing and attacking holes in defenses.
LeBron James.
It's Barrett on the wing. Pass to Wall. Back to Robinson. And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
So it's the Knicks now. It's a 16-point game.
24-second shot clock
Westbrook with the block.
Lakers
And the
ball.
shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now LeBron. He's got 24. Loads it up for Davis. And it's Davis with the jam.
Assist. LeBron
Getting it
James.
done on both ends, and it shows up in the score.
Timeout.
Well, what I love is the energy they're bringing right now. They're ignoring the scoreboard and playing hard.
Round is section one.
And the Knicks decide to take their first time out here. And this is year 1 of LeBron's 2-year, $85 million extension. And Greg, that will take him through age 38.
And that will amount to $435 million in career earnings, the most all time. And it wouldn't surprise me if he's got a few more years left in the tank after that.
Here's Robinson. And Davis sends it back.
Mitchell Robinson.
And Mitchell Robinson is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. That'll be game 2 of 4 straight on the road. Back to Beal. Pass to Grant. Trying to find Davis. He's got it now. Robinson with the block.
Wingspan, athleticism, verticality. Robinson with authority sends it back.
Outside Fournier. It's stolen by Davis. LeBron outside. And they double up James. Banked in off the glass.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
And here's Wall outside. LeBron grabs the miss. Steps back and shoots. They grab their own miss. The kick out to Westbrook. There's 3-pointers off the mark. It's stolen by Davis. Outside Westbrook.
In the first half, 2 minutes.
Pass to Beal. James looking it over. Lakers working the ball around now. And Russell Westbrook good for 3. Westbrook's got 9.
You can see how much time and effort Westbrook has put into working on that range shot. Under control, well balanced, really good stuff.
And Randle throws it down.
This guy is so quick. Julius Randle finishes with a pretty dunk.
Pass to Davis. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And the Lakers have possession. 5 to shoot. Here's Westbrook. That shot misses. Now the Knicks take it the other way. Outside, Wall. The 3. That's a 6th field goal today. And that makes it now 6 for 11.
And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
Right side, Beal. Releases. And again, no good by the Lakers.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, this is one of the top athletes in the league. Wall showing his lateral and vertical mobility.
2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. James with it. 24 points for him. And the dunk by James.
I tell you, that's a nice job by LeBron to keep that ball safe and secure on his way to the cup.
And so it's Los Angeles. Dive into the second half. We'll find out if the next 2 quarters are any different from the first 2. So far, it has been a runaway. Here's Westbrook. Outside, Beal. Back to Westbrook. Down low. Nice move.
Knicks
Lost contact on the shot, and now a 3-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
Personal.
Boy, that is a rugged finish from Beal. Absorbs the hit, guides it in. Nice.
First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And you look at his numbers from last year, 89% from the line, so hard to ask for much more than that.
Back to Rose. Randle outside. Right side, Wall. Another shot. Back to Randall. Over Beal. Randall no good.
And they've only got a slight edge on the boards, but it just feels a lot bigger.
For three, Westbrook. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
3-point goal.
I'll tell you, it's one thing to do this at home, another to do it in a hostile environment.
Boy, just sheer dominance, the ability to step into enemy territory and flat out take over. This is impressive.
Back to Randall. Over in the corner, Rose. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. Rose has got 6.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
James outside. Lets the 3 fly. It's rebounded by New York. They'll face the Lakers after this one. That'll be at home. They'll find themselves in the middle of this string of 3 straight at home. Outside, Robinson. And out of bounds as the Lakers gain possession.
Lakers ball.
And here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Pass to Howard. From the arc. Randall grabs the board. Knicks trail by 21. Outside, Wall. It's Robinson high post. Back to Wall. New York moving it around. Shot clock at 6. And James picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game.
That's his second personal. First team foul.
Well, we're into the third quarter. Just over 2.5 minutes played. Pass to Robinson. Here's Rose.
Walker.
Second shot opportunity. Now Barrett. Back to Rose. Shot clock at 5. Second chance shot. Barrett, no good.
Only 20% shooting in this quarter. They need to settle down and relax a little bit here.
Left side, Beal. Over Rose. Beal can't get it to go. A difficult situation for New York. Their defense has only allowed 6 points in the second half. And Barrett gets it to go.
The vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
James with it. Picked up by Barrett.
James.
And it goes down 2 points.
From Russell
And that's now
Westbrook.
28 points for LeBron.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
LeBron outside. Driving in. And yes, it's good.
LeBron James.
LeBron's got 30.
Strong work for him at the offensive end, helping them to maintain that lead.
Left side, Rose. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
Lakers ball.
When a pick like that is questionable, it creates that much of an advantage for the offense. You have to blow the whistle.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
New York calls timeout. You look at James. What a contribution.
And he's just attacking the rim with force here. They need to try and deny him the ball in the paint to keep him away from the basket.
And we've got an update here, so let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline.
Good evening, Kevin. Now, the NBA does get high marks for its diversity, but is some frustration on that front.
That's his first
Look at
personal.
head coaches and front office positions.
At the line
All-star
for the
Karl
Lakers.
Anthony Towns said, men of color deserve a chance to lead a team, run an organization, and make their mark. Not just with a jersey on, but with a suit on. Guys,
Thank you, David.
And this, the second season of Anthony Davis's 5-year, $190 million extension. And he admitted that with his injury history, that long-term security was a consideration. And really, as the three-pointers keep dropping, you get the sense that the frustration is mounting for the defense.
Beal can't get it to go. Knicks trail by 20. Out to the right wing. Back to Rose. Out left to the wing. Pass to Gibson. Outside Rose. Unable to get that one. And the Lakers going the other way now. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. And AD's injury woes rearing their head last season as well, Greg. We saw it missing a number of games.
Well, a big man with his athleticism, a lot of stress on the legs. LeBron's gotten him on the same nutrition and treatment regimen. Hopefully, that'll help.
Back to Walker. Pass to Noel. Now Reddish. Here's Walker. Rebounded by Howard. Lakers leading by 22. Now here's Westbrook. 12 points for him. Beal gets a wide open look. And that comes off the assist by Russell Westbrook. Beal's got 17 now.
Knocks that one down. 4 triples for the night. 3 in the first half. You love that this guy doesn't get down on himself after a rough first half. Keep your composure and keep grinding.
Outside Beal. Here's James. And the rejection by Noel.
We know Noel is a superb shot blocker. It may be his best attribute.
Now James. He has 30. It's Beal on the wing.
Hey, yo, right here.
Floats it up for Davis. Knicks with the rebound.
And he saw the play develop, but the pass just wasn't there.
It was a really good thought for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Here's Westbrook. Goes back up. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
That's his second personal.
Taj Gibson picks one up.
13 foul.
There's a fluid power and athleticism that he possesses, nearly impossible to contain Davis inside.
They've been a little too casual with the ball out there.
Yeah, but you can't force that square peg into the round hole. Oftentimes, you just got to make that first simple pass and get a rhythm from that.
6 on the shot clock. Outside, Walker. Over Westbrook. Walker's shot is off.
I'll tell you, no matter what he does, he can't find his rhythm, and you get the sense he's starting to press a little bit.
LeBron with it. Into the lane. Doesn't go that time. Some solid defense from Robinson. Back to Walker. Randall outside. Pass to Walker. Back to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
Well, the emphatic finish from Julius Randle. Get off your feet, young sir.
James outside. Outside for Davis. And the call will be against Julius Randle. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal. 4th team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
Here's Beal. 17 points in the game. Outside for Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Jordan. A second chance effort.
New York foul.
Well, how about
Evan
the
Fournier.
2008 NBA
That's his
draft?
first
DeAndre
personal.
Jordan becomes the 35th
15 foul.
pick and becomes an all-star for the
At the
first
line for
time in
the Lakers,
2017.
DeAndre
Boy,
Jordan.
really an example of what can happen when you put the work in.
And they're doing a better job of working themselves to the line here in the second half.
Randall outside. It's Fournier on the wing. Pass to Robinson. Over Beal.
Lakers foul.
And the call on the shot sends him to the line.
That's his first personal. Second team foul.
Hey, Doris, one thing you can count on with Mitchell Robinson, he's going to make the majority of the shots he takes.
Right, think about it. Back in 2020, he shattered the record for highest field goal percentage in a season. Most of his buckets right at the cup in the restricted area. This guy has plenty of time to expand that range, and we know he's working on it.
Here's Davis.
Anthony Davis.
Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Outside
2
Fournier.
minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
Pass to Wall. New York needs to get off a shot. And Robinson throws it down.
Boy, the court vision, the intelligence that John Wall is putting on display. This is great stuff.
Outside Westbrook. It's Davis on the wing. Robinson pulls it in. New York with the ball. Here's Wall. Off on the layup. And here's Westbrook. He'll bring it up for the Lakers. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. To the paint. Stolen away. Nice job to interrupt the alley-oop attempt there. To the inside. Here's Robinson.
Los Angeles.
2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
That's his first personal.
Bradley Beal picks one up.
13 foul.
And one thing that separates
At the line
Randall
for
from the
the
other
Knicks,
guys, his size.
Mitchell
That
Robinson.
spin move. He can do it off the drive, in the post, now going either direction.
And whirling around the floor, Greg, is there anyone Randall reminds you of?
I mean, they're different players, but Hakeem Olajuwon had an unbelievable spin move. Takes a lot of body control, especially for taller guys. But when you do it well, man, it is tough to stop.
Outside, Wall. It's good. That's 8 baskets for him now. 8 for 15 shooting.
And not relying at all on the three-point shot. They may want to rethink about stretching the defense a bit like they did in that first half.
Westbrook feeling it out a bit. Launches a 3. And it's out of bounds. The Lakers able to retain possession here.
Lakers ball. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
We've got 13 seconds left to play in the third.
Russell Westbrook.
Westbrook aggressively attacking that screen and roll. He will look for his shot when he gets separation off the screen.
Outside Robinson. Dort wide open. And he beats the buzzer. Wow!
Yeah, that's...
And so it's Los Angeles, controlling the game and finishing the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may be already out of hand. Left side, Westbrook. Here's Grant. Offensive rebound. Pass to Westbrook. And here is Jordan. Clock at 4. And another shot. Here's Anthony. And they had their chances. 2 offensive rebounds, but they still come up empty. Outside, Wall. Robinson. And that comes off the assist by John Wall. That's 12 points for Robinson.
Well, Mitchell Robinson plays such a critical role for them on the interior. If he can consistently make these shots, what a weapon he is.
Pass to Wall. Takes it inside, and he uses the glass on the layup. Wall's got 24 points.
Now, I'll tell you, John Wall cooking right now on the offensive end. You're getting a look at everything in his arsenal.
Grant with the ball. From past the arc. Robinson pulls it in.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Outside, Wall. Over in the corner, Randall. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead. And there's the call on Lou Dort. That's his first foul.
First personal. First team foul. Coming onto the floor for the Lakers.
We're about 2 minutes into the fourth quarter in this one. Here's Monk. And then Monk with the dunk.
And Monk doesn't fool around when he's driving. He's got room to go up for the finish there, and he just lifts off with power.
On its way from Rose for 2. And off the left side of the rim, and it swirls in for him.
I really like the way he's playing in this half. He looks so much more aggressive and confident.
Pass to Monk. Three-pointer. Connects from three-point range.
3-point goal.
And the Lakers lead by 19.
And Monk has proven that he is a terrific scorer from the perimeter. When he's in rhythm, he has no problem letting it fly. Now, good board there, Kevin, but overall, they're getting slightly out-rebounded.
James outside with the drive.
LeBron
Good
James.
on the shot. James has got 32 points in the game.
Just a phenomenal drive to the basket by LeBron, an expert at completing these drives through contact.
And Robinson is right there.
You know, put a rough first half behind him. He's absolutely crushing it here in the second.
James outside. And the Lakers tack on 2 more.
James.
Yeah, the easy lift on the jumper by LeBron. That's really hard to defend, guys.
Here's Wall. Greg, playing most of your career in the 90s, the game has really changed. Less physical, more skilled, but what role has the league played in all of that change?
Well, the NBA is at the forefront of these changes. The competition committee that they have that meets annually to discuss ways to try to improve the game. Listen, they're not going to always knock it out of the park, but you have to keep thinking forward. I applaud the league for their attempts to try to improve this game and grow.
Anthony Davis.
Here's Anthony. Just 5 on the clock. Davis drives in.
Davis.
That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
Carmelo Anthony.
Davis has got 11 points here in just the second half. Outside, Wall. It's Barrett on the wing. And to get open is Robinson. And R.J. Barrett gets the 3.
R.J. Barrett trusting the jumper in the catch and shoot. Boy, if he's consistent with that, turn the lights out.
Pass to Reeves. Some nice passing here by Los Angeles. And it's Davis with the jam.
And he might be small for a center, but boy, can he jump out of the building.
Back to Wall. Now Randall. Outside, Wall. Wide open look. And it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Wall's got 4 points this quarter.
Probably wasn't the shot they were looking for, but they'll take the bucket.
Here's Reeves. Outside, Davis. Fires the three. Robinson pulls it in. All with it. Now Anthony defending. The shot from the low post is good. Wall's got 28.
That is big time handles. The ball's on a string. Good luck checking John Wall.
Monk, no one around him. Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Floats it up for Randall. It's stolen by Anthony. Here's Reeves. To the paint. Stolen by Rose. Oh, and here we go. Wall's got it. The fast break chance. And we have an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there. But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
Stolen by Rose. And a fast break now for New York. Randall's running. Back to Rose. For the three. That one, no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And here's Westbrook. Loads it up for Davis. Trying to go for an alley-oop, but excellent defense and anticipation there to stop it. Over in the corner, Rose. Pass to Noel. The kick out to Rose. Outside, Wall. Pocket 6. Over in the corner, Rose. And Davis sends it back. Here's LeBron. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. Knicks trail by 16. Pass to Randall. And Randall throws it down.
And no doubt, they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Left side, Beal takes the three. Offensive rebound. The kick out to LeBron. Los Angeles needs to get off a shot here. Tries again. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time.
Knicks ball.
And Barrett has got the ball here for New York. They trail by 14. Back to Rose. Pass to Wall. Outside Rose. Inside. It's tipped. And it's Wall in the corner. Up again. It's good on the putback.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Now here is Davis. Pass to Beal. To end the drought. Oh, and the dunk by Beal.
Russell
Slicing
Westbrook.
into the lane. Nice take by Bradley Beal.
Now here's Wall. On its way from Rose for two. No good off the back of the rim. Now Westbrook to the middle. And now Rose running the floor all by himself.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
At the elbow,
2
Randall.
minutes.
Back to Barrett. Outside Rose. Pass to Randall. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Rose. Shoots from the high post. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Los Angeles leading by 14. Now here's LeBron. Barrett covering. And LeBron throws it down hard.
And so just rolling to the finish line now in what has been a very confident-looking performance for the Lakers.
A few times this season, turnovers have cost them, but they really kept the ball under control.
They were both focused and relentless.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And so they win their first game against this squad. It's a 2-game season series, and they'll be going for the sweep the next time they face off. And when you look back at this one, what an amazing performance this was
For LeBron.
Anthony Davis.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Wall. And the slam dunk by Wall.
Yeah, he can finish like an elite shooting guard. Wall with the size and burst to throw it down with ease.
Bounce pass from Westbrook. Lets it go from deep. Randall grabs the board. And the Knicks with possession here. It's a 16-point game. Wall, good.
You can appreciate the fight now, but it isn't how they came into the game.
No doubt. It felt like they were a little tight for much of the evening. Now they're in a better flow, but it may be too little too late.
To the left side wing. Offensive rebound. Howard. Kicks it out to James. Down to 5 on the shot clock. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. They came in here and took care of business like